I'm here today to tell you how I do my makeup for school. Right, the first thing is you will need face wipes, some form of face wipe, it doesn't have to be Garnier, foundation, a clip to tie your hair back out of your face, powder, some sort of grey or black eyeshadow set or just eyeshadow with like a paler one and a darker one, mascara, and eyeliner. Hang on, there we go. So right, first thing I'm going to do is wipe around my face because I've got no makeup on right now. And I want to make sure my face is completely clear of old mascara and eyeliner and everything. So just go into your face with a wipe. Now the next thing I'm going to do is while my face is drying, because your face needs to be completely dry, I'm going to get my fringe and my bangs that will probably get in the way and just tie those back. Okay? So my face is like got no hair in it or anything. Okay. So the next thing I do, that's a bit of a fail, hang on. Right. Okay, the next thing I do is my foundation, just get a blob on my finger like you normally would. You see, I go for the kind of pale gothy look. So it doesn't really matter what color foundation you have for this look, as long as you've got a pale powder, because my foundation color is quite dark. So if you have a decent enough powder that's quite pale, you don't have to worry about all this kind of like keeping it pale foundation and everything. So yeah, just rub that in, making sure it's all even on your chin and everything, and your forehead, because if you're having your hair up or anything, you need to make sure your lines fit right to the edges. Okay? Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, you can like give your hands a quick wipe or something. Like some people like to apply foundation with a brush or things, that's fine. This is just how I personally do it. Okay? So now I get my powder. This is Gosh powder. It's very pale. It's like #1 paleness because I'm kind of a goth in some ways. So I use a pale powder. And this kind of makes everything else on my face pale because my foundation's quite dark, but this contrasts well. Kind of makes a medium to pale color. I'm just going to go put my light on because it's getting quite dark, so I'll be back in a sec. So just be putting on your powder. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just make sure I've got no lines, so just go around it once more. I mean, my friend told me that hairspray keeps your makeup on for longer. I mean, I personally haven't tried this, but I can understand why it would. So if you like to put some hairspray on now, you know, just like this sort of hairspray or something, any type of hairspray, just like to make it set, I guess, because we'll probably put another layer of powder on later. Okay, now what I'm going to do is with my eyeshadow, and my eyeshadow brush, if you've got this sort of brush, you want this end, like the puffy end, and rub it in the white eyeshadow. When you've done that, you want to rub it over your eye, just giving it a base coat. Don't worry if it goes a bit wrong, because that's why you've got your wipe. You won't want to chuck it in the bin, by the way. Okay? And we do the same with the other one. You see, you're just using a base eyeshadow right now. When you've done that, you get a darker color. So like I've been using the white, you'd probably go for something like that one or that one, okay? And use this end of the brush, the brusher end, and use that, and you literally just go over your white at the bottom. So you've still got a little bit of white at the top, but at the bottom it's dark. So can you see that? You can use kind of whatever color you want, but you need a lighter coat at the back and a darker coat at the front. I prefer to use black because like I say, I'm quite gothic. Okay. I mean, most of you won't want to spend too long on this. Have I just like smudged? No. Most of you won't want to spend too long on this because you're like either on your way to school, work, whatever. So I'm not doing anything too fancy. Right, if it goes a little bit wrong, yeah, you just gotta rub in corners of your eyes, make sure there's not much sparkle with this wipe. Yeah, just keep it the whole time and then chuck it at the end, because you might need it quite a lot. Right, now you get your mascara. And if you just brush your eye, it's up to you how thick you want your mascara to be. Okay, can you see how thick mine is, Soda? This isn't the best camera in the world. Okay, and then you just do your other one. Try and do that rather than that, because that doesn't give it as evenly. And like I say, it doesn't matter if it goes a little wrong, or if you get some on the bottom of your eye, because this is why we have a face wipe here. So if it like smudges under here, or like I've just got a little bit up there, because it's very dodgy to do mascara when you're in like a really bad light and camera and everything. This is just like a quick guideline to show you how you would do this, alright? So as you can see, my eyes are like developing into a bit of a heavier state. Like with this wipe again, if you need to rub around anything. And don't worry if you smudge your powder, your actual powder, because we're going to go over that at the end. That's why we do that. Because with your eyeliner, now you've got to go over your eye, the underside, okay? I don't want any on the top really, because you've already got dark color. So if you just go under the bottom with your eyeliner, it doesn't matter if it's liquid or pencil. See, it just volumizes your eye a little bit. I mean, for school you won't want much makeup on. For work, you probably need to be fast. So this is a great one if you just need a little something to make you look decent, okay? So can you see that? Okay, now because we've been wiping a little bit with our wipe, our powder will have gone a bit rubbed off and everything. So then for the last thing, you just go over your powder. You see, I don't normally wear any lip balm or anything because I generally for school I don't want it to be too noticeable, so this is great for me. And then finally you just get a kind of light shade of grey. I don't know if you can see that, there we go, with this side of the brush again. And if you want to, rather than using eyebrow pencil, if you just go over your eyebrow with this brush, it makes it more volumized without using pencil and making it look fake. Okay, so you can kind of see that's looking more volumized already without having to use any products. I can't believe I just made my eyebrow go up. Right, okay. And as you can see, this is it. Now, I'll do another video with hair, but this is my makeup. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.